What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Fantasy Football Game Show brought to you by Front Yard Fantasy here on Better Sports Network. I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my Fun Friday Front Yard fam co-hosts. We've got John Lou Garofalo, Joey Wright, and his not-so-related brother, Tim Wright, joining us today. What's up, boys?
What up?
What's going on?
And guys, also joining us today to play some Fantasy Spy for the first time, we've got our great friend, Eric Moody. We have to try hard to find a game that he has not beaten us yet in, and this is one of them that he has yet to take us down in. For those of you that do not know Moody, what? But you can find him on Twitter at Eric N. Moody. He is an analyst covering the NFL, NBA, and WNBA for ESPN, and you're going to want to be following him. Moody, thanks so much for joining us today, my friend. Always a pleasure.
Oh, yeah. Things are great. Hey, anytime I get the invite, I will be here, and I'm looking forward to playing this game. I'm going to learn along the way, and it got me thinking because I know they're looking for a new James Bond, so this could be like an audition. I know the casting director mentioned younger actors who lack the gravitas and mental capacity to play 007. So if you're watching, I'm your guy. I'll have to start getting in better shape, but hey, I'm game if you are.
I can get dumber if they need me to. I got paint.
You borrow some of Joey's gravitas.
There we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joey can take some of mine.
Whoa. Just catching strays out here today. Jeez.
We got Craig in the chat ready for our James Bond audition. Said, "Why did the spy cross the road? Because he was never on your side."
That was kind of good.
We got Dave in the chat. What's up, Dave? Shout out
what
Dave
up,
from
Dave?
The Toronto area. And Dustin in the chat with the let's go. Always good to have a new game. Just like this is our new old show. This is our new old game. We brought this into the Fantasy Football Game Show right before the morning show started. Played it for a couple of months there, but we're bringing it back now. We're excited to play. We got Victor in here with the happy Friday, bro. Chachos.
Hey, Victor.
With a big old welcome, Moody, as well.
That greeting by Victor, that daily greeting, has become like guaranteed energy for me every day. Comes in with that brochachos, and I'm like, let's go.
Honestly,
every time
I need a contingency plan in case Victor doesn't show up in the chat because I'm not sure how I'll sleep at night without a brochacho. Like if it's a Thursday night, I'm laying in bed and I'm like, no one called me brochacho.
God, didn't know I needed a brochacho until now.
It's like the Duolingo, except it pops up on your phone. It's like, what's up, brochacho?
Exactly.
Why do I feel like it's done that exact thing to me?
Yeah, Duolingo, I don't know if you guys follow their social accounts, but they are off the rails. That is a horny owl, and he lets everybody know how horny he is.
Horny owl?
Oh, wow.
Every day on TikTok, that Duolingo owl is doing something horny. Like
bilingual is pretty sexy, I'm not going to lie.
I don't know why that reminded me. I one time had an Uber driver where under the languages spoke, they had 14 languages listed. It was Portuguese, Spanish, French, Catalan, Chinese, I got in the car and I was so curious. I was like, yo, how do you speak all these languages? He's like, well, I don't actually speak them, but I'm a dancer. And dance is a universal language.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
He had the audacity to say he could speak French because he could communicate to them through
interpreter. Honestly, I'm incredibly impressed by the confidence.
Wow.
Just the absolute confidence to have that.
That is some swagger. That sounds like a setup for a Mr. Nightmare video on YouTube right there. If you haven't checked out that YouTube channel, I was like, oh gosh.
All the casting directors for 007 were like, can we get his number?
Was he going to do it all with his shoulders too and his hands while he's in the car? Because there's not much movement. It's like
a lot of head movement as well.
This is French.
We got Dave in the chat. Excited for Spy. I'm excited too. I've been a little tense all day, but that good time of tension. Dustin with the hashtag Team Joey in here. And we got our favorite chat, Mr. Scampers. What's up, Scamps? Welcome in.
Mr. Scampers.
We got Calvin in the chat said, bro, I thought Macho Man Randy Savage was up in here.
Oh, yeah.
That was good, and I have nothing to base that off of.
It's phenomenal.
That was really good. That's good.
Jay in here with the Moody. And then wants to know, new hat, Simon? Kind of. I just don't wear it very often. It's probably one of my newer hats. I bought it in Guadalajara, and I just don't wear it much because I've been on a flat hat kind of kick recently. Mm-hmm. Calvin in here just dropping facts. Moody's super cool.
Oh, yeah. The coolest.
Moody is super cool. And we got Ladarius in here. What's up, Ladarius? Welcome.
What up, Ladarius?
Mikey likes it, and so do we. Excited for that Friday. And Dave had one more question for us before we get into this. Said, how long before someone mentions JL's facial hair? JL, I'll give you the floor first since it's your facial hair.
Thank you. I was thinking the same thought right before the stream. I was like, Dustin brought it up like the first day I forgot to shave. Here's the situation, folks. I ran out of shaving cream 4 days ago, and I still haven't been able to walk a block to go buy some more.
Are your legs okay?
Yeah, they're fine.
Ah, shoot.
I've just decided, I'll just go another day. It'll be fine.
I assumed since it wasn't your legs, it must have been your pelvis.
It could have been.
Yeah.
An injured pelvis will stop me from walking the block as well.
If I have a hangnail, I'm not walking a block.
If my girlfriend has a hangnail, I'm not walking the block.
I'm not trying to listen to that for a whole block.
Dustin
You go to
loves
DoorDash.
Oh god!
You go right now.
The number of times I've DoorDashed or Uber Eats the Taco Bell that is legitimately walking distance from my house is just a little bit too high. It's like, what, I gotta find my Crocs?
You find them for me before you leave, please.
I don't even know where they are. By the time I find them, Uber Eats is gonna be here. Also, Craig said, did Maria put an electric dog collar on you? Not able to is very different from haven't. Yeah,
It is Friday.
Are you gate locked in your house where if you try to leave, you'll get shocked?
I have been here for 462 days, and I still can't figure out how to get out.
So yes.
Yeah.
Well, guys, today JL may not be the world's best spy if he's been trapped in his house for 462 days, but luckily he doesn't need to be because he is testing the other spies today in the game of Fantasy Spy. JL's going to be running it for us. Absolute
Which one of you
coward.
said that? Which one of you said that?
I think it was Dustin.
Dustin, after the compliment? No.
I know, just coming in. It was a compliment
manipulative.
sandwich. It was good news, bad news. Well, guys, we're going to play some Fantasy Spy today. Before we get into that, though, a couple reminders. First and foremost, if you're not following our guest, Eric Moody, on Twitter,
Do it.
fix it right now. Not only are you going to get your hot fantasy football tips from him, but basketball season's coming up, baby. We got the WNBA starting soon as well, and Moody's got all of your advice needed. NBA, WNBA, and NFL. Yeah.
Didn't
I have
think
heard
so.
of it. From Mean Girls? You heard of
From
it?
Mean Girls.
Popularly known
we all
from the movie
we all know
Mean Girls.
ESPN from the movie Mean Girls.
Of course, absolutely. Well, guys, the game we are playing today is called Fantasy Spy. I'm going to explain how this works, and buckle up, stay with me. It sounds a little bit more complicated than it is, but it goes pretty smoothly. This is your classic deception game, but with an NFL or fantasy football twist. How this is going to work is before each round, all of the contestants and all of you guys are going to be presented with a list of 10 players, 10 different players. Now, the next step, though, happens in secret. The 4 contestants are going to have a message sent to them. 3 of those contestants will have one of the player names, the same name sent to them. This is the player we will be discussing that round. The other contestant is going to be sent a message that says, you are the spy. Try to blend in. It is very important that nobody says who the player is whenever they get it there, because the spy cannot find out. Now, you're going to be given about 60 seconds to come up with a one-word or one-term phrase that describes this player. The secret, though, is you want to give enough information that your fellow contestants know that you know who the player is, but you do not want to give so much information that the spy can figure out who the player is. Because at the end of each round, after we've all given our words, we discuss, we fight, we argue to determine who the spies are. We are going to each individually be casting votes on who we think the spy is for that round. If you get that right, you're going to get 3 points for correctly guessing the spy. But if you do a bad job of convincing your fellow contestants that you're not the spy, every person that guesses you, you're going to get -1 point. Now, the benefit to being the spy is you got big scoring opportunity here. If you can guess the player that the other 3 are talking about, just based on the clues they've given and maybe that little bit of discussion, you're going to get 5 points for doing that. It's the most points you can score in this game. Each round, there will be a new spy. There's no pattern to it, though. So just because someone's been the spy already does not mean they can't be the spy again. We generally random number generate who the spy is each time. So, Moody, you could just be the spy 4 times in a row here today, if lucky or unlucky, depending on how you view this game. Okay. We'll go through 4 rounds like this, guessing who the spy is, giving clues, and whoever's got the most points at the end of this game is our winner. There's one other way you can score points, though. JL, as the host of this game, has free reign to give out points based on clues that he likes. So if you give an especially creative, thoughtful, or funny clue that JL thinks is worthy of an additional point, you will get an additional point. It is at his sole discretion. No arguing with him. He is in charge of that solely. You guys ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
A reminder to all of
Let's
us.
go.
Make sure you guys, any contestants, everyone except for JL, have that window full screen so that we cannot see the chat, because JL is going to be sharing the name of the secret player in the chat so that cannot
shoot.
Hold on before you share the name.
Yeah, because
I
we
need
got
to check my prompt.
Yeah.
You can also open the prompt on your phone.
Okay.
If you have
Or
one of those.
you can just alt tab back and forth between your full screen window and the other window with the prompts in it.
All right, nerd.
You raise a great point, Tim.
Okay. We're good.
All right. You ready to get into it, John Luke? And you are very quietly starting this game like a sneaky spy.
For some reason, the stream started playing on my phone for absolutely no reason. I didn't even touch it since the start of the show.
The number of times I've audibly yelped on screen because I started screaming in my own ears from someplace else is it's terrifying to suddenly hear your own voice.
It is. All right, so
especially when that voice is mine.
Yeah, it's definitely scary when you think there's another you. Do you all have your sheets?
I do.
Yep.
Yes.
You got them? All right. All right, so feel free to open round 1 on your sheets, contestants. You can see the options and you can see your information there. I'm going to throw these options. The options for round 1 are, all right, which is a secret answer? Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Bryce Young, Will Levis, CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson, Jordan Addison, Zay Flowers, or Zach Charbonnet. So contestants, you will have 2 minutes-ish, 1 minute-ish to deliberate on your clue here. So start thinking.
Okay.
Oh, I got to throw the answer in the chat. What am I doing?
Oh, man. Okay.
All right. Contestants, you have the chat closed, correct?
I do. I got the screen fully open. I'm looking at this list of names. What do I want to say here?
Scamper said such spy music. I'm gonna have to get some spy music now. All right, chat. The secret is in the chat now. Should be able to see it.
I'm suddenly forgetting every single word I ever knew.
I have my word.
All right.
I have my 2 words.
Yeah, reminder, it can be a phrase as long as it's like a phrase. Don't be like if it's like ADOT or wide receiver, like that's okay.
I'm really bad at picking words that you have to explain afterwards without giving it away. That's so tricky.
That is tricky.
Yeah.
All right, contestants, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'll just go with it.
All right. All right.
Oh, I want to see the chat so bad, but I can't. I feel naked without the chat. I feel naked without them.
Dustin asking, does the chat want the answer or would we rather play along?
There's 2 different ways to play along.
Make that a poll.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like having the answer
they're still trying to find the spy.
Allows you to play along finding the spy. Then you have the information that everybody else has. You're basically playing along as a non-spy contestant in that case.
Yeah, throw your best clues. If you got some good clues, throw them in the chat.
And your guesses for who you think the spy is.
Yes, yeah. All right, contestants, you are now going to, in a round robin format, reveal your clues to me one by one, and then you guys will have the time to deliberate on who you think the spy is. But step 1 is just telling us the clues. So Joey, you will be giving us the first clue here. What do you got? Oh, I put it away, didn't I? Here you
go. Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys, the clue that Joey is giving us. Simon, you are up next. What clue?
Astronaut.
Astronaut. You didn't spell it in like any cute way or anything because I didn't read it.
No, just like the word astronaut. Yeah, just exactly like how that works.
It is kind of spelled in a cute way. All right, Moody, you're up next. What clue do you have for us?
Yeah, I'm just going to go with my gut on this one. California.
California. Tim.
Cumulonimbus.
Cumulonimbus. Can't wait to spell that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spell check it. All right. Simon, we already got yours. All right. So we got Joey with Alicia Keys. We got Simon with Astronaut Moody with California, and Tim with Cumulonimbus. You guys have 2 to 4 minutes ish to deliberate on who you think the spy is. Remember, you don't want to give too much information because the spy is going to guess who they think the secret is at the end.
I don't know where we want to start because I think each and every one of our words is a bit bizarre, and like myself included, without any explanation, I think all 4 of us could be the spy.
Yeah.
I think yours makes a little bit of sense to me, due
If
to
you
where
get it,
astronauts
then
come from.
Okay. Yep. You got it. So
Yeah.
Tim's on the same page as me then.
I don't understand what Tim is saying. I don't know what that word you just said is. I'm
It's a
sorry.
type of,
It's a type of cloud.
Okay.
Cloud. Okay.
You ever heard of clouds, Joey?
I have heard of clouds. They have them in where I live.
Tim, is yours associated in a definition way or in a different way?
It is in a different way.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I trust Tim right now. Moody said California, which I'm curious about. Why would you say California for the secret player?
Yeah, the reason I said California is just because there's a lot of players that are from California, played college football in California, and so it is tied to the secret answer. So that's where I came up with it.
Joey,
Fair enough. Alicia Keys, love the answer, but
Yeah. So her
I don't
first
understand it
major
at all.
Yeah, no, her first major release, like major song to come out. The title has a lot to do with the draft capital of this player,
okay.
if you get what I'm saying.
I don't, but I
got you.
trust you.
Do we get what he's saying?
I think I got you. I'm feeling all right. Does anyone have any questions for me or for anybody else? We can all guide.
Moody, you've been
questions here.
uncharacteristically quiet up there.
I'm just trying to get a feel for this game. I'm sitting here thinking as like if I lose this game, then my winning streak will end.
Are you undefeated?
Well, I just all these games that come on, I do very well.
You've
So
been
I'm feeling a lot
dominating.
of pressure to keep this streak going. Let me tell you. I'm trying to get a feel for this
I
game.
never
so
should have
like this-
accepted that invite.
All of a sudden, we're going to realize that Moody's only been coming on because he beats us, not because he actually likes us. And this game ends, and we never see Moody again.
He just
Like,
comes out like after
you'll
the
see
stream.
me.
He's like, "Yeah, let's go."
I think I'm good on questions.
I'm
just curious
You guys-
about where he mentioned Alicia Keys. I was sitting there like really scratching my head over that one.
Does it make sense to you now, though?
Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You got questions? You want to question Joey on it? You can ask him
No.
questions that'll give you some more information, but you just got to be careful not to give too much information away to the other contestants.
yeah, I'll just hold. I'll hold.
Getting a
All
feel
right,
for it.
contestants. We good?
I
Yeah.
think so.
All right. Joey, since you gave us your first guess, you will be giving us your first. Who do you think the spy is?
Tim and Simon seemed really confident with each other, so I'm sorry, Moody. I'm going to guess you.
Joey going with Moody. Simon, who do you think the spy is?
The evidence here leans towards Moody, but here's what I'm thinking though. I've played a similar game with my girlfriend's father one time who pretended. I'm wondering if you're using the same strategy where the whole time he was there like, what? I don't get it. And he kept throwing all this stuff out. And Mofo was the spy the whole time. Like in the other game. Like he was lying, pretending like he didn't get it. He was hustling us. And I'm worried we're getting hustled here, but I think Tim might be playing me with the cumulonimbus.
I could.
I'm going to go with Tim here. I'm going with
Pronounced
Tim.
cumulonimbus.
It feels like maybe he was getting the agreements in there. And maybe he even figured out who the player was based on my clue. But I'm going to roll with Tim.
All right, Simon with Tim. Moody, who do you think the spy is?
You know what? I believe that the spy is Joey. It's just something about Alicia Keys that is just really piquing my interest here. So I'm going to go with Joey as the spy. That's my answer.
All
One
right.
more reminder to all of our contestants: after the spy is revealed, do not shout out who the secret player was if you are not the spy, because the spy then has a chance to guess who it is, and they will get 5 points if they get it. And if you shout it out, we're not punishing the spy. They're just going to get 5 free points because you're going to tell them who it is.
All right, Tim. Last one. Who do you think the spy is?
I think it is Moody. California. I don't know how that fits. I don't understand the Alicia Keys ones, but she's one of the most beautiful women on the planet, so I can't fault that answer ever. And then I think I understand Simon, so we'll go with Moody.
I'm just going to answer Dua Lipa for every question after this.
Damn it. Can't vote against that.
Tim loves Dua Lipa.
All right.
And he's right.
Yeah, he's absolutely
That's the right
right.
answer.
That's the correct way to feel about her.
Well, we got some guesses in the chat for who you think the spy is. We got Craig saying Joey is the spy. Dame thinks it's Moody. Or no, so thinks it's not Moody. But Dustin thinks it's Moody.
So we got Joey, Moody, and not Moody as our guests.
Joey, Moody, and not Moody.
Not Moody.
Okay.
Yeah. And Scampers also thinks it's Moody. Man, the chat is I think they think you're playing this Moody. Well, let me pull this back up here. Would the spy like to reveal themselves?
I was the spy.
No! I
Nice.
almost went
Wow.
Joey.
Yeah.
Joey was the spy. Joey, would you like? Who is your guess here, or what do you think the secret is?
So I don't get the cloud thing. I'm sorry. I don't think there's a cloud. But Jordan Addison's going to be my guess just because of where he played.
Jordan Addison. Whoa, that's still on there. That's not right. Oh, okay. I can't turn that off. Jordan Addison is absolutely incorrect, Joey. The answer, the secret, was CJ Stroud.
Cloud rhymes with Stroud.
Cloud does rhyme with Stroud.
And I said
That's it.
astronaut because the vast majority of astronauts come from Ohio, and CJ Stroud played quarterback at Ohio State, but
All right.
still left
Okay.
another player
Yeah.
open in there.
And I said
Ooh.
California because that's where he's from.
Okay.
See, I was
Yeah.
That's what I like. I figured if you weren't the spy, or if you were the spy, you wouldn't have gone as specific as a state with all of these players in there. Guided me away from you, but I went the wrong way. Damn.
I had
Yeah.
when I saw it was all rookies. My word was going to be fallen, and then I realized I needed to disguise the word a little bit to have you guys ask me questions and have it make sense right away as I was talking.
Mhm.
So I
That
went
makes
Alicia
sense.
Keys because she had a song called "Fallen."
Yeah, you got me. You got me with that one, Joey.
I just love it. Joey was like, does it make sense now? And Moody's like, I think. And Joey just left it at that. He's like,
I know.
Well, because in Joey's head,
that was telling.
I was trying to figure out who the player was the whole time. Like I have no idea.
I
I was trying to figure if Najigba was the name of a cloud. It's like it sounds like it could be it.
as soon as I realized, is it because it rhymes with cloud? I was like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill. Like, because as soon as I said it's a type of cloud, I was like,
Stroud.
damn it. You're an idiot, Tim.
I know. I am dumb. I don't know what else to do.
Next James Bond.
Cloud, cloud.
Hairier than ever.
And next James Bond, they saw CJ Stroud to Cloud analogy, and they're like, "Oh my god, this guy!"
That's our man. Man, how great is it that now we can use the next James Bond as an insult? Like if someone's acting stupid, we can just call them the next James Bond. That's
Next
beautiful.
James
What a gift we were given
That's
today.
pretty sweet.
Scott Vision in the chat said, "Quick question, guys. Been noticing Joey on a lot of shows lately. I think he's great. I really think you should consider making him a full-time member of the weekday shows. Just my 2 cents." Scott, we love your 2 cents.
Make it
We'll-
4
we'll-
cents and we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
we'll-
Thanks,
we'll
Scott.
lose-
This has been a 2-week trial for me, and I get my evaluation after the show today. So
it's not gonna
I've
be
really
good.
appreciated your support the last 2 weeks.
And our
Doesn't mean
evaluations
anything.
come exclusively in emojis, but they're a minimum of 2 pages, single space.
Good luck. Good luck.
I've already gotten one full page of eggplants from Simon. I don't know what that means.
It's a penis.
Typo, sorry.
Figure it out. And one peach.
Typo, I mean.
All right. Well, done, guys. Let's get into our
That was
next
fun.
round. Our next
right.
round.
I forgot how much I love lying to
wait.
my friends.
So can we open the prompt now?
Yes. Yeah, you can open up the prompt. Let me take that down.
What's the score after that?
Oh, shoot. I got to do that. I got to calculate
You can
that.
figure out the score while we're doing the next round.
I could do that. Okay, so the next round. So yeah, feel free to open your prompts, contestants. And here's your next round chat. Keep in mind the secret will be coming in the chat soon.
Correct.
Here are your options. Round 2, which is the secret answer? Carolina Panthers, Houston Texans, Indianapolis Colts, Atlanta Falcons, Chicago Bears, Arizona Cardinals, the Raiders, the Lions, the Seahawks, or the Eagles. One of these teams is the secret. And one of these contestants does not know that. Come up. You got like a minute to 2 minutes. Come up with a clue, guys.
Did anybody get fun points from last round?
Oh, well, I have to do the tabulation. Hold on.
Okay, all right.
I completely forgot the score system.
The
that Simon
points?
just told me.
See,
I can send the scoring system to you if you want to.
This is tricky because I have a prompt that Simon would get immediately and vouch for me. But if he's the spy, it might give away what it is.
Or Joey's the
Very
spy and he's trying to plant it in our head
Yes.
right now that he's not with
I can't be the spy 2 times in a row. That's against
Of
the rules,
course you
right?
can. We said that explicitly at the beginning that there were no
I know
rules
we
about
did.
who could be the spy.
I know we did.
All right.
That's the kind of
contestants-
joke that I never understand. The ones where people just lie to me. I'm always like, no, that's not true. And they're like, I know, I was lying. It always goes over my head. I can't, like, not the sarcasm, but just the not truthful jokes.
That'll get you.
Oh, I know.
All right, chat.
too.
The secret is in you.
that is a way to say that.
Is it correct? I don't know.
Jail, I told you I started watching Kunk on Earth yesterday, and
Oh, good.
one of the lines she keeps saying, believe it or not only am I in, but also on the city of Rome. like she plays with the words in and on over and over and over again.
What's the song
That's
that
pretty funny.
20 years after the hit release of this what's it called?
Belgian techno anthem, Pump Up the Jam.
Yeah.
Just go randomly going to Pump Up the Jam
plays
breaks
the
for
whole
like 2 minutes in the middle of the show.
So good.
Like a full music video. If you guys haven't watched it, check it out. It is the first show in I don't know, years where I've like just laid there and giggled out loud to myself the entire
Every
time.
single line. Every
I'm
line.
I'm just audibly giggling, laying there.
All right, I think I got the scoring right. I think I got it right here. So Joey is going to have -1 because he was guessed as the spy by Moody. And he did not correctly guess who. Well, he can't because he didn't correctly guess who the secret was. Simon is going to have 0 points because no one guessed him. And he also did not guess right. Moody's going to have 1 point because he did guess Joey correctly, but he was also guessed twice by Joey and Tim. And Tim is going to have 1 point because, or I'm sorry, 0 points because he was guessed as the spy by Simon. But I'm giving him my host point here for cumulonimbus for the Stroud Cloud connection.
Let's
so
go.
obvious yet so hidden. All right, contestants, you have your clues.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
You good, Moody?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just just thinking through a couple of things. I know the strategy of this game, so all right, I'm
You
good.
got your clue?
Yeah. Am I up first?
Joey, you got your clue? No, Simon's up first in this one.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Just making sure everyone's ready. All right, Simon, why don't you go ahead and give us your clue?
Helios.
Helios Moody. What's your clue?
Downtown.
Downtown. Timothy.
Mine is Butterfingers.
Butterfingers. And Joe.
I like it when you call him Joe.
Summertime FOMA.
I'm sorry, what?
Summertime FOMA.
Summertime phone.
What is that last thing you're saying?
FOMA.
FOMA.
missing out.
Okay. Gotcha.
FOMO.
FOMO. Guys, I think
Fear of
something
missing
happened in my
out.
brain this week. I really
Fear of missing out.
I wrote
Fear of
FOMO.
missing.
Not even thinking about it.
Oh man.
Fear of missing ass.
Applebee's.
Where is it?
Oh, that would freak me out. That'd be a nightmare.
Oh no, what's there instead?
Half my personality would be gone.
All right. So Simon gave us Helios, Moody gave us Downtown, Tim gave us Butterfingers, and Joey gave us Summertime FOMO. Summertime FOMO. Contestants, you have 2 minutes to deliberate.
Simon, please explain.
I just thought because of the I'm trying not to give away too much. How can I say this? Helios relates to the sun, and this team in some ways could be related to the sun. Either via the team or maybe personnel around the team, around or on the team. I'm trying not to get too specific.
I'm going to be so mad if I actually understand that. I hope.
If I might give more, but I'm afraid if I give too much more, I'm going to give away the answer. But think about analogs for Helios.
Damn it. Okay, I think I believe you then.
Tim, explain.
Did you mean Butterfinger the candy or like the type of person who drops things?
I meant more the type of person that drops things, mostly because I think it would be really funny. You know how we always talk about nice. You know how we talk about wanting to rearrange certain things about certain movies? I think a movie that would be related to this team would be really, really, really funny if in one scene a person had Butterfingers.
That doesn't provide me any clue.
It doesn't provide any. I can't go any closer, unfortunately.
Moody's word was Downtown. Is this related to where they play?
Yeah. Downtown is related to where they play.
Where all of these teams play?
I don't know where all of them play. I do know where some of them play for sure.
Yeah.
And Joey, you said Summertime FOMA.
Yeah, I had major FOMO because people I knew visited this stadium.
I got you.
So people
I
stadium. Okay.
I believe Joey. I'm so iffy on Tim and Moody right now.
I wish I wouldn't have said.
And I'm sure people have more questions for me as well. I didn't do a good job explaining, so feel free if you want to prod.
I need you to connect it for me, Simon, or I'm going to guess you.
Yeah, but what if you're the spy?
With the sun.
If it makes you feel better, I know a lot of God, Simon. And I understand why that would be.
I don't know. Yeah, Tim's got it.
Okay.
So the connection's there. The connection's there. So either Tim's the spy and I gave him the answer, or
what was yours again, Tim?
Mine was Butterfingers.
Yeah, Butterfingers.
Just solely because I think this one scene would shake up the movie quite a bit.
Okay.
Actually, it tracks in a couple ways. I didn't even realize that, but yeah. I can't go any closer. I apologize.
Downtown is a little vague. Moody, is there like something about this specific team that makes Downtown more related to it than the other 9 teams here?
Yeah, it's just when you've got teams, most NFL teams, I don't want to try to give away too much, play downtown or within like a 20 to 30 mile radius of downtown.
So so the clue was purposefully a little bit vague to try not to give away too much.
Exactly.
Okay.
Trying to play things close to the vest, you know. Remember, I'm auditioning for James Bond, so
the vest is underneath the shirt.
My vest is covered in candy. I'm gonna be perfect James Bond, guys.
I think I'm ready.
Instead of Goldfinger, I'll be Sticky Fingers.
You get shot, but a Skittle saves you.
Yeah. Q just designs all candy related.
Marshawn Lynch is your sidekick. He's already been a buddy cop in a show. Didn't Marshawn Lynch show up in the like Murder Express or whatever that Will Arnett show was?
Anything with Marshawn Lynch in England. Anything.
I didn't realize he
any
was in
Tim
that. I have to
got
check that out now.
What was that? What was the name of that show? The what?
He was in the
Murderville.
It's the one with Will.
Murderville,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah. You
okay.
got to watch the Murderville Will Arnett
Yeah.
episode if you haven't seen it yet, because it is.
It is a good one.
Marshawn Lynch. It's a good one.
All right.
I think I'm about ready.
Some
I'm
good,
ready too.
Some good clues and good guesses in the chat. You guys are all ready?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Simon, you are going first.
Okay.
Who do you think the spy is?
I was about to say, wait, I don't have a new clue. I have to guess the spy.
Give us a clue for who you think the spy is.
I'm torn between Moody and Tim here because something Moody's got going for him is if he stays vague for every clue, he never looks more suspicious than he has previously. But it makes me want to vote for him every single time with the vagueness. And there's some minus points there. I wasn't the spy the first time. All those teams could be downtown. I'm rolling with Moody. I'm rolling with Moody this time.
Simon going with Moody. Moody, who do you think the spy is?
It's tough. I'm sitting here looking at like Butterfingers and Helios is the sun and all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna go with Tim here. I'm gonna go with Tim.
Tim. All right. Tim, who do you think the spy is?
Right back at you, Moody.
I thought it was just going to be a train the whole way. Tim goes Joey goes Simon. Full circle.
So we have 2 on Moody, right?
Yeah, and one on Tim.
Yeah, one on. I just the other one was Tim. Moody, you said Tim. I wrote spy.
Simon, you feel like you understand Tim's?
No, not at all. No, not even a little bit. It was a 50-50 coin flip between Moody and
Joey,
Tim
you're
for
the
me.
movie guy. You're the movie guy. You got this.
Don't play me like that because I like movies and you're the movie
So
guy,
funny.
Joey.
So funny.
I am going to say Moody because I do feel like it was a little vague. And I think that this team, I don't know. I'm going to be quiet now, but yeah, I'm going to guess Moody.
All right. 3 guesses for Moody as a spy. Tim from Moody. And we got some good. Actually, I guess we'll go through the clues after the chat. We got some good guesses at who the spy is. Bobby says it's Moody, my guess. Scamper said Joey could be Motown. Joey, are you Motown?
Could be Motown. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. So yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right. Well, would the spy like to reveal themselves?
It's me. It's me. I'm the spy.
Moody, do you want to take a guess at
terrible
what you
spy.
think the secret is? Let me pull them back up here.
Yeah. That's a really, really intriguing question. I don't know. I'm gonna go with my gut. I actually think it's I was thinking the Lions.
The Lions is correct, Moody. Well
Nice
done. I'll get you 5 points.
Why
And you were gonna,
pick them?
yeah.
The
what was
only
reason?
only reason I was thinking about that is because like a lot of the Motown stuff and Sunshine, Temptations. And I was sitting there thinking the opposite of that because I don't really necessarily think of Detroit as a sunny city, but the Motown connection. So I just
I got Simon's clue right when I started singing
Yeah.
the song, and I was like, "Oh,
That actually was not the clue at all, but it works in multiple
Oh, yeah.
ways. Amun
Really? Okay.
Ra
Yeah.
St. Brown,
Yeah,
the
Ra.
sun god. Helios is the sun god and a
okay.
different thing.
Yeah.
So I was just, I
oh."
went from Ra on Amun Ra, the sun god, to Helios and connected.
Pretty
them.
good.
well, my rationale was completely wrong, but I'll take the points.
It completely
you go.
works. I saw it click in Joey's head as well. And I'm just going to take back everything I said and say, I'm a genius. And that was
It
on
was all
purpose.
me.
Double entendres out the wazoo.
Wow.
Tim, Butterfingers.
So I thought it'd be really funny if Rafiki just dropped Simba in The Lion King.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I could connect that.
That
You're the
was
movie
good.
guy, Joey.
You're the movie guy, idiot.
I'm the
Wow.
movie guy.
Lion King.
Yeah.
Joey,
Come
as
on.
the movie guy, how did you not know Tim's alternate way for that movie to go in
Yeah.
relation to NFL teams?
Yeah,
You
I know.
idiot.
Yeah, it was a really important way to change up the movie. If
I'm pretty sure
Rafiki just
every
dropped Simba.
I'm pretty sure every movie would be entirely different if
Wow.
some major character was dropped while being held.
Yeah, but this one has lions in it. Not all movies have lions. Gosh.
He gets got like his dad did, but on accident.
What other movies have
Man.
lions?
I'm not gonna be able to unsee that.
Gladiator?
Now.
Ghost
I'm
in the
gonna call Marshall
Darkness?
Lanky. Yeah, that's a good movie. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Any MGM film
Yeah, any MGM film. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh
At
yeah.
the beginning. Logan.
right at the very beginning?
Oh, The Wizard of Oz has a lion.
It does. The
Oh,
cowardly
it's
one.
Cowardly, yeah.
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 Mine was because FSGA was summer was in Detroit.
Hmm.
Summertime FOMO.
Summertime FOMO. That makes sense. So Dustin with his guess
Oh,
and reasonings. So
Dustin
Simon
got
for
it.
his Amon-Ra, Joey referring to FSGA, and Moody is the fact that Ford Field is downtown.
No guess for mine.
So was that,
bro.
is that true?
Is it?
I don't know if
Did you just get lucky on
I
that?
don't know
Moody?
if
That's
Ford
crazy.
Field is down.
Yeah, the only reason I said downtown, so I was just thinking the NFL stadiums that I know well or have been to, a lot of them are downtown. So I was trying to take a gamble saying that the others are within like a radius of downtown.
Yeah.
I was just thinking,
Right.
hey, airport, people fly in. You don't want a stadium that's like airport's here and it's like way over there. So I was just trying to think on the fly. So
Yeah, that was a good one.
I always think all the Detroit teams play in Auburn Hills because of the Pistons, I guess.
Yeah.
But I guess
Ah.
the Ford Field is downtown.
I'm sitting here just
Yeah.
thinking Moody and Tim have really put me in a tricky position with how they've set up their strategies. Tim's strategy is chaos every time.
Yes.
So I can never read the chaos. If his word next time is like aubergine, I've got no way to know that he's not like connecting it in some weird way. Moody, been a little vague with the first two, but he was the spy one time and not the spy the other. So you could stay with the vague strategy, and then we don't know if you're the spy. Like, you've painted me and Joey into a little bit of a corner here with the personas
Thank you for calling
that
me
you guys have
rational.
adopted through 2 rounds so far.
My first one was like literally the easiest backtrack you could possibly do. You're talking
I
about
got it. I got there.
like,
Tim with the sounds like clues.
Dang, Dustin confirmed. He said the Eagles, Texans, and Lions are for sure downtown. So good vague clue by Moody.
Atlanta.
That's I feel like that's the best way you could play it as a
Like I
spy.
said,
Is
Atlanta.
accident like do it so it's vague enough, and then you end up being accurate. That's awesome. So
What's our score?
the point system, the score after this one. Joey, Simon, and Tim, or I'll just go one by one. Joey guessed Moody, so he's going to get 3 points. Simon guessed Moody, he's going to get 3 points. Moody was guessed 3 times as the guess, so he's going to lose 3 points, but he correctly guessed a secret, so he's going to get 5, so he'll end up 2, positive 2. Tim correctly guessed Moody, giving him 3 points, but he was guessed by Moody, giving him -1. But I'm giving Tim my fun for this because I don't know how you could. I feel like there's a pretty good legal case that could be brought against me if I don't.
Let's go.
all right, round.
All right,
Don't sleep on the bonus
contestants,
What
points,
is that? What does that bring the total score to?
That brings us out to a very close game. Joey with 2, Simon, Moody, and Tim tied at 3.
Wow.
Anybody's game.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Got a ball game.
There we go.
So-
2 more
This
rounds.
may-
All right.
yeah, or maybe this may be our last one. So,
All right, I can look it up.
so make sure you make it count.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Okay.
contestants, go ahead and
All right,
look
split.
at your prompts.
Before I open it, I got to get my poker face back on.
Poker face.
Oh, that's a great Lady Gaga song. Wayne and I the other
It
day
is.
trying to decide what our favorite Lady Gaga song was, and
Ooh.
We decided all of them.
it's tricky. There's some really good ones.
What was that latest album that she had? The Chromatica?
The one with "Rain on Me" with
Yeah.
Ariana Grande. That
Yeah,
might
that
be the
album
best
is
Lady
so
Gaga
good.
song.
That album is amazing.
Okay, time to open this.
All right. What was I doing?
You're on
Oh, yeah,
the
you guys were
fantasy
looking
football
at it.
game show, JL.
That's right. I'm here on the game show with you, with my friends. I totally forgot. All right, contestants, you've looked at your clues, yes?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Here is your options for round 3. Which is the secret answer? Paris Campbell, Juju Smith-Schuster, Robert Woods, Odell Beckham Jr., Alan Lazard, Calvin Ridley, Brandon Cooks, Adam Thielen, Jacoby Myers, or DJ Shark. There's one secret in this group and one contestant who does not know the secret. You guys got a couple minutes to come up with your clue, your one-word clue or phrase to trick everybody else. We need some like waiting music, not the game show music. All right, putting homework down for myself this weekend. And as always, chat, throw your clues in the chat. There were some good ones before. I didn't get to them. We got 1984 from Bobby.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dustin said if I was a spy, my word would be predator. Covers so many teams. It's a pretty good one.
Especially the Predators if this was about hockey.
Especially not them.
I was about to make it.
And Craig said, I had a doctor operate on a FOMA I got during summertime once.
Get him drink. Make sure you drained it properly.
Yeah, sanitize. And then he said 1991 is my hint. Oh, that's. And then One Nation said 8 Mile. I think that would have given it away, maybe.
Can you put that?
8 Mile. I'm gonna go with
Arizona. They got at least 8 miles there.
Can you put the names back up?
Yeah, I can. Sorry. Round 3.
Okay.
Oh yeah, take that.
I have my answer now.
I think I'm good.
My brain hasn't worked at all.
Like your last clue was really hitting a stride.
There's so many Butterfingers here now that I forgot about until you said Butterfingers, Tim. God, I can't wait to eat one of them and then be thirsty for the next 3 years, but really enjoy it.
Wash it down with some mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Exactly. The problem I have
Man,
the problem I have with Butterfingers is like if you don't eat it right away when it's in your mouth, it becomes bad. Know what I mean? It's not a candy that you can just let sit. Like some candy bars, like especially chocolate, you kind of let melt a little bit, but the inside of a Butterfinger is fantastic with chocolate and really difficult to chew without the chocolate on there. So if the chocolate disappears, not so fun.
Do I feel like it can get like deeper into my teeth than my toothbrush can?
100%.
I don't know how. Every time.
I'm pretty sure it leaks its way into your brain by the time you're done with the
Yeah,
full
I'm pretty sure it
Butterfinger.
somehow gets inside my
I
teeth.
start sneezing out Butterfinger chunks by the end of a bar.
Full bars out of my nose. All right, contestants, you got your clues?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't
Do
feel
ready.
ready.
I think. Yeah.
All right, Moody, you will be giving us your clue first on this one.
All right.
Oh, shoot, Craig. Hold on, Moody. One
okay.
second.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's been like 10 years since I hosted this game.
Did Craig ruin
There's
something?
Too many steps. No, I just forgot to put the secret in there.
Oh, good.
Okay.
All right, chat. Secret's going in there. All right, Moody.
All right, ready? Okay.
What you got?
Yeah, I'm just debating between a couple of different things. I'm going with track and field.
Track and field. All right,
Yeah.
Tim.
My word is going to be Tonka.
Tonka. All right, Joey.
Century 21.
Century 21. That's century like CENTURY.
Like the real estate century.
Moody understands my
And
name.
Simon, what's your clue?
Mr. Incredible.
Mr. Incredible. All right, so we got track and field from Moody, Tonka from Tim, Joey with Century 21, and Mr. Incredible from Simon. Contestants, you got a couple minutes to deliberate, try and suss out who the spy is.
What were all the clues again? I forgot every single one of them.
Century 21 from Joey, Mr. Incredible from Simon, track and field from Moody, and Tonka from Tim.
I think we're all just waiting for
Tonka
Tim to
Tim.
explain his clues.
Yeah. That's a question.
I loved Tonka growing up. I really enjoyed playing with my Tonka trucks, but I am having trouble understanding how it applies to this player.
That makes some sense. I mean, it might be used to help build things, perhaps.
You just
I
can't
got you.
spell Timon.
Yeah. And sorry, guys, this one doesn't rhyme.
I think I got it. And I think maybe it works in more ways than one as well.
It does.
I think I just connected it in another way. Century 21 is throwing me off from unless
Moody
it's
got
the
it
same
right
reason
away.
I understand that it's a real estate
Okay.
company, but I don't understand how it applies unless it's the same way that Tim's applies.
I can tell you,
I'm still
Simon,
trying to figure out Tim, the way
if
he
you-
thinks. I know we were born from the same mother, but I don't get it.
Simon, if you think I think the secondary option of mine is one that I didn't really intend for it to be, and I think that's what you might be thinking Joey's is referring to.
Joey, can you give me any sort of push to prove that you're not the spy?
I mean, it's a realist.
Show us your feet.
Show us
Yeah, I
your
can do
feet.
that. No, it's a realist. Century 21's a real estate company. They would possibly utilize them.
Okay, I got you. Which
Live
there's
in
a
different
couple.
cities. You know,
I got
okay.
you.
All
I
right.
got you.
And then track
And
and,
then-
field. What you got for us, Moody?
Yeah, so you've got all these players here. Most likely ran track and field in high school or college. They're NFL wide receivers. That's the connection. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Damn it.
Staying vague. Joey, would you say this person utilizes Century 21 more than every other player on this list?
That's a great question.
Every other player?
Every other player on this list is what I'm asking you. Would you say that this player uses it more than every other player on this list?
I would say as much as one other player.
Okay.
But the other 8, is there 8 here? Is there 10? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So yeah, two are alike, but yes, over the other 8, yes.
And Simon, Mr. Incredible. What?
Oh yeah, no one's asked me any questions.
I
yet.
know. I just realized that you were sneaking away with it.
It's not a nickname. This player
It's a size.
and Mr. Incredible have something in common.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
They have something in common.
Yeah. I think that's more the route that I'm going when I said mine. So
there's a strong, clear connection between these two players, I think, or between Mr. Incredible and the secret player.
So Simon, this connection between like Mr. Incredible and this player, is this connection been displayed on any movie or TV show that you think I may know about?
If you've seen The Incredibles, then
Okay, so it's
absolutely.
from that. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. If you've seen The Incredibles, then absolutely. So I might have given away a lot there, but I feel all right about it. Joey, you're the movie guy. You're the movie guy.
It's all the
I can make it a
DVDs
shirt
behind
that
us.
says that for Ken. Don't look at me. Joey's the
Movie
movie guy.
Joey has this is movie guy, and we all just have shirts that say I'm the movie guy.
Oh, this is
Ask me
fun.
about my movie guy.
We should get
Ask
we should get
me
like
about my movie guy.
He's a movie guy. He's the movie guy. That guy right over there. Him. He's a movie
we
guy.
should get everybody to bring books as gifts for Joey to Canton so that he has to fly home with like 30 books.
You know,
Or-
trash cans exist, right?
I was gonna say, or he just throws away every book we gave him.
I like the idea personally. If it means more books get thrown out.
Yeah,
I
let's
guess
go.
I got a question for Tim though. While
Sure.
Could you tell me like a little bit more about what these players and Tonka? My mind is immediately going to like when I was like 5 years old playing with the Tonka truck. Am I missing something here?
I mean, you're in the. If you're the person that's doing the construction, then you'd probably be, interfacing with another person that might be doing some construction, and I think that might be as close as I can get.
Okay.
See,
all
I
right.
thought Tim's was because the player's got a dump truck. So I was just trying to figure who's got
Oh.
the best ass here.
yes, the famous dump truck company, Tonka.
I'm gonna go with DJ Chark. I think he's got a dog.
Do.
All right.
I think.
All right,
I'm ready.
contestants, you ready?
I think
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Any more questions?
I'm good. I'm
No,
good.
I think that's it for my questioning.
All right. Let's see. Moody, you gave the first clue here, so you're going to be guessing the first. Who you think the spy is?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tim here. Tim is the spy.
Damn it.
He says
Tim
with
from
authority.
Moody. Tim, where are you going?
I'm not trying to target you, Moody. It just, this feels not like it's not retaliation. It's just track and field is the vague thing throws me off because I feel like everybody here did track and field.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you know who the person is. So that's the only reason I'm
You did
going
it
that
'cause you
way.
picked
But
Tim,
you did
Moody.
the vague thing the first time too, so I could be
It's
wrong.
absolutely out
That's
of
what I'm
spite.
saying. It's
Yeah,
tricky.
It's a good play. It's a good play.
Tim with a full Moody run this game. And Joey, are you also going to have a full Moody run in this game?
I can't. I am the movie guy, and Simon's makes absolutely no sense to me.
So you're voting for me.
But then again, I don't like The Incredibles because I don't like superheroes. So maybe I've seen it one time, so maybe I'm missing it.
Maybe.
Oh, so you're going? Who are you going with?
Simon.
Simon. All right, Simon. Who do you think the spy is?
Again, not to make it seem like retaliation here, but I think I am going to go with Joey because I think that clue would be much more relevant for a different player on this list. I think if he knew the secret player, he would have not have given that clue because there's a guy on this list that I think it would apply to more.
There's a really good split then.
Yeah, no, this is.
Well, there's okay.
He
has the same number as the other player, and I will map it out.
Oh, it's not that I don't believe you. I'm just thinking from
Okay.
like a perception, like the way people perceive these players. One has a reputation.
Okay.
And I think that clue applies better to him.
All right. So Moody went Tim. Tim went Moody. Joey went Simon. Simon went Joey.
Someone's going to be right.
Someone's going to be right. Would the spy like to reveal themselves?
Yes, I knew it, you sneaky man.
Oh,
Joey, would you like to take a guess?
Okay, so I am really hoping Simon guided me to it with that question. Brandon Cooks has been on a lot of teams. Is my guess.
Which one?
Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks is incorrect. It was Robert Woods.
That's why I thought it was you, Joey, because I thought Century 21 would apply really well to Brandon Cooks, and it wasn't Brandon Cooks. So that's why I asked you that question, was to see if I could pull it out. Like if you said yes, then I knew that.
But
it
I
was
didn't
Brandon
say
Cooks.
yes.
You
I
didn't.
said
You
one
got
other
close.
guy.
You
Yeah.
almost tricked me because Robert Woods has moved teams a bunch as well. Oh, I just said it out loud, didn't I?
But I already guessed it wrong.
Oh,
That's
what you're
fine. No worries.
Woo!
Yeah.
Panic mode.
If
So
you play
Joey
with
was
Tonka trucks, you might meet Bob the Builder, and Bob is a nickname for Robert.
I just
probably
went
needs
Robert, and you went Robert
Wow.
Parr.
and I went Robert Parr from Mr. Incredible. Yeah. Mr. Incredible's name is Robert as well. Tim, I didn't even get that far with yours. I just thought Tonka trucks, construction workers use wood.
Oh,
And also, I thought Tonka trucks are yellow. Robert Wood spent a lot of times with the Rams, which are a yellow team.
not a single one of my clues has been football related, Simon.
I'm not sure what they've been related to.
he only knows. He's the one that only knows.
Did Robert Woods actually do track and field?
He did, yeah, in high school.
Nice.
So I was trying to be vague. You're just thinking that wide receivers, most of them probably do track.
I know.
Your a fatal mistake, Moody, was thinking that we know things.
Joey, you played that very well. That was very well played, man.
Is Century 21
good.
A housing place? Is that why?
Yeah,
it's a real estate company.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then building houses out of wood.
Technically, every one of those players is on a new team this year, so I went really vague on that.
Oh, because they needed new
that's
houses.
good.
Right.
Love it.
It was
All
very
right.
good.
Damn.
Oh man, good clue. Now I have no idea who won.
Well,
I think it might have been you. I think you
I
got
think
it.
you might have won because you got the spy.
Joey, you lost the point that round because you were selected by Simon, and you didn't guess the spy correctly because you were the spy. And you didn't guess the clue correctly. Secret. Simon, you did correctly pick Joey, but you were also picked by Joey. So you got 2 points in that one. Moody, you lost the point because you were chosen by Tim. You didn't guess correct. And Tim, you also lost the point for the same reason. And my extra point this round, it's going to Joey. Century 21, I thought was pretty smart. And he got Simon to trick it to start revealing information. So I like the Century 21 clue as a spy. I'm giving the point to you, which will make Simon the victor.
Woo! All we had to do to take Moody down was to make the nicest guy in the world lie on camera for competition. Is all we had to do. But Moody, it looks like JL might be a little bit frozen down there. We might have lost him. Perfect timing
That was a great
to lose him right there at the end.
That was
could not
great.
have
It was
happened. Announces the winner, and he's out of here. But Moody, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to come and play some Fantasy Spy with us today.
No, hey, it's always great to hop on, as I say often. But hey, I really enjoyed this game. It was different, It was fun. So hey, if you need another spy, I'm your guy. I'm your Huckleberry. Just call me and bring me on.
I'll be a
And if you're not already, I just have to say this: if you're not already following me on Twitter, stop what you're doing. Pick up your phone, hit the follow button. If you like the NFL, NBA, WNBA, fantasy, and sports betting content, hard rock music, or 1980s and 90s nostalgia, I'm your guy. All right, I'm your guy. All right. Until next time, gentlemen. Hey, it's been great. Looking forward to the next one.
Absolutely. Listen to what Moody's saying. Go and check him out on Twitter at Eric and Moody. That is going to be it for us today and for the rest of this week. But we will be back on Monday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern time for some more fantasy football game show fun. Until then, we are out of here. And Dustin, what a great idea. Can we do this live at the Expo?
Ooh.
We absolutely got to get some Fantasy Spy going on live at the Expo.
Great.
Until Monday, though, we are out of here. One more goodbye from our friend JL, whose internet came back just in time, John Luke. Until Monday, adios, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
Simon.